Good day, everyone. So, I am Carl Vincent Falcone, a BPED second year student, and today I'm gonna discuss with you both late and early childhood, which is the intermediate schooler and high schooler. So, let's start first with the intermediate schooler. Physical development of intermediate pupil. The steady and gradual changes happening in children at this stage, especially with their increasing familiarity with schoolwork and other possible activities, provide them with a greater opportunity to develop their motor skill functioning. The period of late childhood is the period of calm before the growth spurt of adolescence. At this stage, children may become very concerned about their physical appearance, since this stage can bring about insecurities. Parents and teachers must be very conscious about their dealings with these children. Children gain an average of 7 pounds in weight and an average of 2.5 inches in height and an average of an inch in head circumference each year. Girls appear to be chubby while boys tend to have more lean mass per inch of height than girls. Intermediate schooler must have appropriate activities, must be designed so that children will be guided into the right direction. Children must be given opportunities to engage themselves in worthwhile activities that first promote healthy growth, second give them a feeling of accomplishment, and the third one is reduce the risk of certain disease. Children may become more interested in physical activities where they can interact with their friends and family. So here are activities that they can share with parents, such as biking, running, playing basketball, showing children that exercising can be fun. So let's proceed to cognitive development. So children in their late childhood have the rapid development of mental skills. So here are the initial cognitive characteristics, which is their thinking skills have become more effective, and their ability to use logic and reasoning give them chances of thinking about what they want and how to get it. Children in this stage is marked by a wide application of world attack. Older children have longer and more flexible attention span. So children at this stage are open to explore new things. Creativity is innate in children. Communicate effectively in speech and writing. Work collaboratively. Use technical tools. Analyze problems. Set goals and formulate strategies for achieving those goals. Seek out information and skills on their own as needed to meet their goals. Children will increase antisocial and aggressive behavior. So children may become less sensitive to violence and also suffer from violence. Children may view the world as a violent and mean, becoming more fearful of being a victim of violence. So children also will desire to see more violence in entertainment and real life, and will view violence as an acceptable way to settle conflicts. So in school and home, so teachers need to be an eager participant in children's growth and development. Teachers must understand how to use children's natural curiosity to help make appropriate development leaps in their skills and abilities. Let's proceed to socio-emotional development. As children go through their late childhood, the time they spend in peer interaction increases. For them, good peer relationships are very important. Peer size also increases and less supervision of adults is required at this stage. Children prefer to belong to same-sex peer groups. There are 5 types of peer status. So first is popular. Popular is frequently nominated as the best friend and one who is rarely disliked by peers. Second is average. It receives an average numbers of positive and negative nominations from peers. And third is neglected. Very seldom nominated as best friend. It's not really disliked. Fourth is rejected. Infrequently nominated as a best friend, but one who is also disliked by peers. And the last one is the controversial. Frequently nominated as a best friend, but at the same time is disliked by peers. So how does the family affects the child? So if the families are seen as primary support system, failures and setbacks become temporary and surmountable rather than something that is attributed to personal flaws or defects. If children do not find a supportive family, when they find their interest, they can easily get frustrated. So family support is crucial at this stage, which is characterized by success and failure.
So now let's proceed to high schooler.
Adolescence is a period of transition in terms of physical, cognitive, and social-emotional changes. Physical transition being particular coupled with sexual transformation. Specific ages for this period varies from person to person, but distinct phases have been identified. The advent of puberty may become early for some and late for some others, but distinct phases have been identified. These stages are: first, early adolescence characterized by puberty mostly occurring between ages of 10 and 13. And the second is middle adolescence characterized by identity issues within the ages of 14 and 16. And the last is late adolescence, which marks the transition into adulthood at ages 17 and 20. In all cultures, biological change comprises the major transition from childhood to early adolescence. This is manifested by a change in physical appearance. Studies show that teenagers are not getting enough sleep and would want more sleep. Early or late maturation deserves due consideration, as this can be a factor for adolescents' acceptance and comfort or satisfaction with his or her body image. Among girls, physical changes are more dramatic, but perceptions for not being well developed as compared with their peers can be cause for timidity or shyness, if not frustration. in the case of late maturing boys. The slack in growth in body build, strength, motor performance, and coordination may inhibit their performance in curricular and extracurricular activities, such as in sports. Being physically weaker, shorter, and slimmer would make them less apart to be outstanding in leadership activities and sports. It's important that adolescents feel confident about their body image. The physical features of the human body depend on genetic heritage, which must generally be respected. However, with advancement in hair and skin technology, changes in hair color and skin are no longer impossible. There is more to body image than physical looks, and this concerns good habits in relation to cleanliness and grooming, proper wearing of clothes following current styles, erect bodily posture, eye contact while communicating, decorum, and decency. Let's proceed to cognitive development. Similarly remarkable as the physical changes in the transitional period of adolescence are changes in thinking patterns. These changes are marked by acquisition for new cognitive skills due to the brain's increasing weight and refining synaptic connections, which join and coordinate the two hemispheres of the brain. Another brain development is the process of continuous concentration of the brain cells in the prefrontal cortex and related temporal and parietal areas. Accompanying brain changes in cognitive capability, the adolescent begins to acquire spatial awareness and formulate abstract or general ideas involving numbers, order, and cause-effect. All these changes propel the adolescents from the world of sensible and concrete thoughts to the world of the possible and the universal. So you're now in the social emotional development of high schoolers. So stereotypes of gender difference, boys and girls, social self-sufficient, higher self-esteem, help-seeking, congeniality, sociability, education excels in math, spelling, penmanship, reading, music, and verbal skills. Family engage themselves with activities, autonomy over children, relationship, connection, and openness. Developing self-esteem. Self-esteem means appreciation of self-love. Potential endowment can be developed to a great extent through family formation, school and social influence, popularity and external appearance, self-appreciation, self-reliance, autonomy, energy, courage, and internal positive motivation. Gender roles for both boys and girls. Emotional independent, less emotional self-conscious. Education focus more on physical activities. So here in the development of guilt. So guilt is a sense of feeling responsible for one's action, particularly when harm has been done to oneself or others. On the negative sides, guilt can threaten self-image. On the positive side, guilt makes us aware of possible wrongdoing. Influence in moral behaviors. Peers can encourage positive behavior, although they can also encourage misconduct or inappropriate behaviors. The influence of parents is more pervasive. So, the influence in moral behaviors identified by scholars in the process of individuation are the first, the practicing phase, and the second, rapprochement.